Hello again.
Hi there, it's the Desperate House Sitters.
Not desperate this
Not
time.
desperate this time.
No, we're not desperate. We're just terrible hot. So this is one of the very many hot days we had now in Australia, and about 40 degrees Celsius getting up today. And we have to introduce somebody to you. He's waiting for his treaty, so maybe Marlene has to pick him up to show it.
Yeah, I think I might have to.
Oh, don't jump on me, don't jump on me. So you can bet it's a dog.
Yeah.
Okay, he's going to pick him up for you. Come on, give it. Oh, yes, yeah. Say hello. Oh, yeah, we have a nice treaty. Say hello in the camera. Oh, yes, he doesn't like cameras very much, don't you? No,
Every time we get the camera out to take a photograph, he's like, oh, no, I'm not staying there.
No. But even so, he's very photogenic. You say
he's very photogenic.
Photogenic, yeah. He's very photogenic. Oh, yeah, he is one. So we let him back out now. He's just getting...
His name is Morris, by the way.
Morris. So, okay, you can get back in. Maybe Merlin lets you in. Okay, thank you very much. Meanwhile, I entertain our visitors here. Okay, can you bring him back in, Merlin? Because otherwise he might a lot of noise and getting some treats. Come on. Yeah, we just came back from our Sunday market walk. It's beautiful. They have always everywhere around here. They have beautiful farmers markets on Sunday, and what we really like is. The farmers' markets are not only about fruit and vegetable; they are like a social meeting, are they?
Yeah, they camp out, they bring food or buy food at the market, and they put mats on the grass, and there's somebody playing music.
Yeah.
And it has a really beautiful atmosphere. It's like a family outing rather than just go to the market, buy some fruit and veg, and go home again. Yeah,
everybody brings his animals and children, and there's playgrounds for the children and playgrounds for the animals. So we really love it. In the moment we are in Fremantle, and this is our last house sit from 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2.5 months house sitting in Western Australia, Perth. So almost leaving to our next adventure.
Next adventure and destination,
Yeah.
And it's a new one for us. We're off to Bali. And it's no house sitting in Bali, actually.
No.
We're just having a holiday.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Our next podcast actually is going to be from Thailand.
Yeah.
Because we have a house sit in Thailand.
Yeah, very nice. We're looking forward to the 2 doggies and cat we have to look after. And we will tell you more once we are there.
So there's all that to come. But this house sit here has been really beautiful. We're in a beautiful house. We're actually, the view you can see behind us is across Fremantle, and then there's down to the ocean. We have this beautiful veranda with this gorgeous view. It's very, very nice. Beautiful house.
Yeah, and we have this very special dog to look after. You met him already, Morris. Morris had a little bit of a sad story. I think he's a rescue dog, isn't he?
He is a rescue dog. He had a bit of a rough start.
Yeah, and he got some health issues, so he has to be on special medication. He has to have special food, a special diet, and he needs a lot of tender and care and a lot of being together with him. You can't really leave him alone for too long, which we love because he's really well behaved.
Yeah, so we can take him. We've been able to take him with us, and because we're taking him out, we have a car with this house sit, so we've been able to take him in the car. And you know what? One of the things that it's kind of new for me. Is these beautiful dog beaches here, where we took him down to the dog beach, and there's this beautiful beach, and we can go down. We went down at sunset a few times. Yeah. And he can just run up and down
play with the
other dogs on the beach. He's funny though because he doesn't like water. So every time a wave comes up and it hits the shore, he's running off.
Off he goes.
So funny.
Yeah.
But the other dogs are running in the water and running
and he's running off.
And he's like, "Ugh, I don't like it wet."
Yeah, and there's dog parks around everywhere, even around the corner here. So in Australia, it's really easy to look after dogs because there's basically in every suburb you have several dog parks where you can let them off leash and they can play with each other and be out in the nature, and it's really nice. And this dog usually, they told us he might have some
epileptic fits,
but he didn't have any since we were here, so he's totally relaxed. I think he loves our company.
Yeah, he likes the connection with us. So he actually kind of, when he's sitting on the sofa next to us, he's got to be kind of pushed up against you, so he can feel you. And that's really lovely that he wants that connection. I think actually he prefers the connection with humans than he does with other dogs.
Yeah, he's very social.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it was a really, really nice house sit here, and we are really happy that we were asked to come back.
Yeah, one of the things we love about this house sit as well is that the owners of the house and the dog, of Morris and Morris's parents and grandparents, they are plant-based. And so we're vegetarian, and so it's really nice to come to a house where everything is actually catered for that and catered for healthy eating. So they have a blender because we love making smoothies, and you know, to kind of be in this situation. And that's one of the reasons why they chose us as well as the fact that we had really good references, and you know, we kind of were talking their language when it came to animal care and animal well-being. But actually also the fact that we were vegetarian, and so we wouldn't be cooking meat or fish or anything in their
house,
and that was really important for them. And so so that was another aspect, wasn't it?
Yeah, turn it around for us. I mean, normally we don't have houses like that, and we don't mind as long as we don't have to kill chicken for feeding.
No, or cut it up.
We are feeling with the poor animals, so we rather buy it fixed. Like
already pre-made.
Pre-made, yeah. So, well, this time, what to say about our whole experience about house sitting in Western Australia? I mean, I started in 2015 already, and what I like about house sitting in Australia is the way how the people are, how kind they are, how open-minded they are. They are not concerned about their houses. As long as you keep in touch with them and inform them about everything, or if there's any questions, they're really quite chilled. Yeah, very chilled about everything. Even with the cars, it's not a problem to have a car with it. It's very, very easy to do house sitting compared to Europe, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, for me, obviously, it's the first time in Western Australia, and you know, I can feel the significant difference between here and our experiences in Europe. And it's really nice to be really trusted to kind of you know, do the job. And what's really nice is that actually this is the third house sit. The other two have already invited us back.
Yeah.
So, you know, they have confidence in what we're doing, and, you know, we then feel like, actually we already know a house, we already know an animal, and so the idea of coming back next, you know, summer here in the Southern Hemisphere is really quite exciting, that we know that we can have this experience again. So
maybe some advice for you if you plan to go to Australia, especially to this part of Australia, Western Australia, to do house sits. It changed quite a lot in a couple of years because a lot of people moved down here and couldn't find accommodation, neither for rental or buying, because the prices were just exploding. And a lot of people are desperately looking for places for house sitting. So the competition is really, really big here. As not only competition from people like we coming over to do house sit, as well for people living here and trying to work. So it might be difficult for you to get a good house sit. You might have to spend a lot of time and do research and calls to find some house sit that you probably will be the fit for. So if you want to go to Australia, probably it's better for you to look for a house sit in Queensland or Victoria or New South Wales. I think it's easier to get something over there than here, because the competition here is really, really difficult.
But what I would say is that if you are interested in coming to this part of Australia, then having your references and being really clear why you're doing the house sitting, what's the purpose. I mean, for us, obviously, we're self-sufficient. And we're doing house sitting so we can experience different parts of the world and explore those different areas. So, you know, our intentions are different from those who are perhaps needing to stay somewhere because they don't have somewhere as a permanent residence or something. So
it might be an issue for house owners as well.
And, so again, you can reassure the house owners that you know, you're just coming to have, you know, kind of a good time,
and you're for sure move out after,
and you're definitely you're definitely going to move out. And but also, I mean, we find that you know, because we're a couple, you know, they kind of the house owners like that, because They know that we're working together as a team and that we're responsible, and
Yeah.
you know, so there are all of these different elements. So you need to highlight your strengths, you know, what you have to offer and what you're really good at, particularly even if it's in the application phase when you're applying for a house sit. You know, really put you know, all those strengths in that part.
Yeah. But we will come back and hope to see you in our next Desperate House Sitters.
Desperate House.
Or not Desperate House.
Or not so desperate from Thailand.
Yeah. Have a good time so far. See you soon.
Bye everyone.